is everybody today? You survived Thanksgiving. You're up. You're awake. You're alive today. That's something to be thankful for. Hold on, I have to get adjusted better on here. So, we're gonna do a check-in. So yesterday, as I was preparing and getting the house ready and getting food ready and trying to time out when I peeled potatoes so that they would be done on time, my friend Linda McFadden, she's an amazing, just a very wise, interesting, funny human being. Her words rang through my head, and it was, sorry, I have the hiccups. It was, don't apologize for the way that you host a party, because that's your own unique way to do it. And it was also take inventory as you're having the party of what you might be missing for the future. So that meant in terms of if you're missing a really big bowl, or if you're, I don't know, you need extra place settings or servingware or whatever. But it was just very smart, because then I have a notebook, and I wrote down that I needed a very big bowl. One big bowl would have helped. And since forever and ever, I'll probably be hosting, we do it on a rotation, but I'll probably be hosting many, many more Thanksgivings. One big solid bowl would really be helpful. Anyway, so my point is that Linda says, check in with yourself and the situation, kind of think outside of that while you're in it. And that was just very, I think that's very thoughtful and reflective. So we're checking in today with our emotional side. So today, as we reflect, sorry, you guys feel very far away today. So how did it go yesterday is my point. Was all the stress about having a clean house or having your roots touched up, was all of that worry worth it? So now, in the light of a brand new day, was it worth getting a pimple over or screaming at your partner? Or and again, these are not, it's not in an effort to make you feel bad about yourself. It's a moment to check in. So then next time you have an event, or you're going to another family's house, or you're going to a friend's house, and you engage with somebody and get in a big argument, or you have a mental breakdown because the bathroom floor isn't, polished, then you do it better next time. So the next time you're going to say, okay, I've been around this mountain. I'm kind of sick of going around this anxiety mountain, this depression mountain, this worry mountain, and I'm just going to do it different this time, because I see that in the light of the new day, the next day, things are better or okay, or it just wasn't worth it. So as we have these talks, it's never about a guilt of how you're not doing enough. It's all about checking in. So check in with yourself, mentally today, and even physically too. So, Thanksgiving is about indulging and whatever. So I ate, I didn't eat I ate a lot of food, but I feel I didn't eat super enough. But I'm still swollen. So I have arthritis. So I'm all swollen in the right hand side of my body. Good morning, Andrea. How are you? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? I hope so. So, just checking in. And that's something my therapist and I talk. She's very good about like encouraging like checking in with yourself, because we check in with everybody else, right? You know, you're checking in on your parents, you're checking in on your sister, you're checking in on your friend. Check in with you. It's so good. It's so good. Good. Andrea, I'm glad you had a good Thanksgiving. You have lots of babies in your house, so oh my gosh, so many people are having babies, and oh my ovaries, just there's just so many people having babies, and I love babies. I loved babies when my babies were babies. It was just such a simple time when like you just filled every need that they had. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was exhausting. At times I like just was crying, but I remember people who were older with older kids, and they said, enjoy this time. You know, it's like simple. And I thought, how could this be simple and like relaxing? I'm exhausted and I want to like drive off a cliff. But now that I'm older and we're going through different stuff, you know, we're talking about like all the things, like big life stuff. And then when I see a tiny little baby, just hug those babies. Oh God, they're so darn cute. Okay. For a split second, I wanted another one, and then I was like, nope, I'm good. Okay. So what is going on today? Now today is, you know, big Black Friday, which I didn't know that stores were opening like on Thanksgiving at 5:00. I don't participate in Black Friday, and I'll tell you why. It's not for a judgy reason. It's literally because I used to work retail, and I worked every Black Friday, and I saw the things that went on, and I can't participate. Now that's not to say that you can't, you know, going out and like getting a good deal. That's fine. Like everybody has their thing that they love to do, and that's fine. I can't do Black Friday anymore. Too many retail Black Fridays worked. So, what are you doing today? Everybody breathe. It's almost hard to breathe because I ate so much yesterday. I don't think it's all digested. Okay, so it's Friday. Do you have off today? Kids are home from school. Do you work today? What do you do on your Black Friday? If you don't shop, like, what do you do? Yes, Andrea, that's why you're home. Working retail puts the fear in me. I know. When you work retail as a retail person, you're like, I'm out when it comes to Black Friday. So what my family decided to do was, once we decided not to do Black Friday, we go to the zoo the day after Thanksgiving. And now as I'm saying that, I wish I hadn't said it, because like there's nobody at the zoo. So if wherever you live, like go to a place that's open typically on this day that's not shopping related, and you will get like a private space all to yourself. It's amazing. We love it. Okay. So what are you doing today? Our homework assignment, it's not really a homework assignment. I'm sorry, I have something in my eye. It's to check in with yourself. Okay? Maybe even set an alarm. And this is what I think I talked about this the other day, that my therapist and I were like, set an alarm with a nice, gentle tone, not like a blaring, and say like, mental check-in or me check-in or whatever. That's why I love my therapist, because she's not just somebody who sits there and listens and doesn't give any suggestions or like coping skills or ideas. Like she's all about giving you practical ways to like cope through life. Amazing. Therapists are amazing. So maybe just set an alarm that says like mental check-in, and when the alarm goes off, because we always don't remember. We remember when we're freaking out and crying in the fetal position to check in with ourselves, but we don't remember proactively to check in. And then start with breathing. Just do 3 big inhales and exhales. That alone is good stuff. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then just assess where you're at. So my therapist did this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 tool where you, and I should have wrote this down, but I just kind of talk when we're talking together. So it's like checking in with all your senses. So look at, you know what, I'll post something underneath this post about the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique, but the gist of it is to tap into your senses. And I'm not even kidding you. I did that with her, and I went from like my chest constricting to being more relaxed. It was amazing. So it's like 5 things that you can see. So I can see all the empty soda cans on the floor in the basement. I can see a vacuum cleaner. I can see toys. I can see, because I'm in my basement, I can see my blanket. I can see my coffee. I can see myself. The 4th one I think was hear. So 4 things you can hear. I can hear the heat on. I can hear myself talking. I can hear my dog licking himself upstairs. Okay, and then like the next one is like, what do you smell? So I smell my coffee. I smell my body odor. And then what was the second one? What are the senses? Taste. What do you taste? And then what's the 5th sense? Smell, see, hear. Oh, maybe feel? Oh yeah, what do you feel? Okay, so I feel like kind of a scratchiness of the cardigan. I feel my soft cushy blanket on my feet. I feel the weird seam in my pants that's like twisted. Okay, so you guys get the gist. So it's that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. And honestly, just that simple time of identifying what my senses are doing, it's taken me out of here and brought me back to the earth, to like the simple things, like what I can see and tangibly be. It's like checking in. It's so awesome. So I encourage you to do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. Again, I'll post it under there, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Okay, let's take a sip. Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving. Good morning, Rebecca. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I love you guys so much. Okay, I'm so thankful for you. Today is a good day for reflection. Whether you're working or not, take a minute to pause and just, it's such good stuff. Find a therapist. I'm telling you, and find a good one. And sometimes it takes time, so don't get discouraged if you're like, I don't resonate with this therapist. Okay. So it's almost the weekend. Tomorrow morning, if you're a local peep and you want to come meet me for coffee at 8 o'clock at Cafe and Bar in Geneva, we had a great first gathering last week. It's almost like a support group. We just had a lovely conversation, and we laughed and laughed and laughed, like just good times. 8 o'clock, Cafe and Bar. Come as you are, literally. Last week I had like a big bun in my hair, and I had like the same clothes I rolled out of bed in. So please come. And people like literally are showing up like that. It's amazing. I love it. Okay. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Breathe. cut yourself a break. Don't try and clean up after yesterday in one fell swoop. Like, take a minute and give yourself a break. Okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. I'm hugging you from here. Go get another cup of coffee, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.